Chalaye sundarataram, Chalay priyadarsharam, Ninanashitam deram, Satarumuritaram.
All around the world, everyone knows that God is love. No matter how we worship, no matter which religion we practice, we all know God to be the epitome of love and compassion. And when there is love, there is selflessness. Through all his avatars, Bhagavan has shown he is willing to go all that extra length just for the sake of his devotees. He puts the devotees and the welfare on the spotlight, not caring about what he has to endure for their sake. Great souls who endure sacrifice and live a life of selflessness resonate with the godliness and in turn win the heart of Bhagavan himself. So that is why Sri Swamiji says, Thyaagam Kannan Magizhgindraan. Thyaagam means sacrifice. Sacrifice does not mean simply giving up something. Sacrifice means giving up a smaller need for something greater because you understand the value of the greater need. When you give up something that might give you personal gain for a greater need, it is called sacrifice. When a parent gives up their free time to help a child with their homework, they're sacrificing their time because their needs have grown just from their individual fulfillment to encompass that of the child too. When a person enters a social service, they forego their own personal comforts and put their community's needs before theirs. Similarly, one of the greatest sacrifices is that of those who fight for the sake of their country. Their needs expand to encompass the whole country as a whole. Each citizen's welfare and safety is way more important than their own. How wonderful is a Thyaagam or sacrifice! No wonder Krishna is immensely pleased with it. Our exploration leads us through the lives of these great soldiers who stand as beacons of inspiration through their selfless lives. Those who have fought to protect our motherland, those who have fought to free it, and those we now know as the great freedom fighters of India.
The greatness of India was seen by many, making her a desirable target for invasion. Each of these invasions was responsible for shaking India's deep-rooted culture, educational systems, social harmony, and religious and spiritual values. Conquest of the Indian kingdoms dates way back to the times of Alexander the Great and later on the Mughals. Kings fought tooth and nail to protect their motherland. Maharana Pratap, the great king of Mewar, renowned for all his courage and relentlessness, protected his kingdom with all his might.
Army, we will not surrender for the Mughal invasion.
I trained so hard on the mountainous terrain.
We will protect our homeland. We are ready to fight back our kingdom. Let us attack! We have been successful in protecting our motherland. By the grace of our Almighty, we will never give up our kingdom.
Maharana Pratap's sacrifices were rewarded until his last breath. He was able to protect Mewar from the Mughals. Another king that sacrificed himself for his motherland was Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Guru Samarth Ramadas, your writings inspire me so much. The ideologies of Swaraj has touched the deepest corners of my heart. With your blessings, I vow to protect this kingdom. Let this Maratha kingdom always be a Swaraj. Ministers, the army of Aurangzeb is back. They have been trying relentlessly for the past 10 years and we've been defeating them successfully. This time they're attacking the Ghat section. Let's prepare for a guerrilla warfare. alert all the tribes and provide them with the instructions necessary. We need to protect our kingdom.
The sacrifices made by kings like Maharana Pratap and Chhatrapati Shivaji met with victories. But as invasions continued, more enemies attacked. The revolts and struggles were more widespread. Freedom fighters blossomed in many parts of the country. Kings and queens fought back. Revolutionaries emerged. Rani Lakshmi Bai, also known as Jhansi Rani, who fought tooth and nail when the British attempted to take her kingdom after her husband's death.
Even though I have a child, the British claim that no one can take care of the kingdom because my child is an infant. I will show that a woman can be a capable ruler. I will rule my kingdom until my child is old enough to take care of it.
Rani Saiba, we are under attack. The enemy forces are entering our boundaries.
Sisters, prepare for an attack. We have to protect our kingdom. I will show that our people will not bow down to their atrocities.
Revolutionaries like Bhagat Singh, who believed that the atrocities of the British should be repaid.
Freedom is an imperishable birthright of all. Revolution was the vital living force, indicative of eternal conflict between life and death, the old and the new, and light and the darkness. Man's duty is to try and endeavor, but success depends upon chance and environment. They may kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas. They may crush me, but they cannot crush my spirit. Inqilab Zindabad!
Many of these warriors and revolutionaries gave up their lives as they fought for the country. It seems like their sacrifices went into an endless pit because they probably never got to see the fruits of their sacrifice. But no, it was not in vain. Through their lives, they inspired people to believe in themselves. They ignited the fire of determination in the hearts of people all around. They empowered the spirit of patriotism and unity in all. They live and continue to live as icons of bravery in the hearts of people. They say the pen is mightier than the sword. Some of these brave soldiers waged their wars and made their sacrifices using words. Bal Gangadhar Tilak learned the scriptures at an early age.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानाम धर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
Tilak was a lawyer and had a way with words. He published revolutionary articles in a newspaper founded by him named the Kesari and Maruta.
Religion and practical life are not different. The step beyond is to serve humanity. The next step is to serve God. This article will make people realize that Dharma needs to be re-established. We need Swaraj. It doesn't matter if I'm imprisoned, I will continue to write. I will publish the Gita Rahasya. All the proceeds will be used for the freedom fight to make India a free country.
Influential writers like Tilak transformed people in Maharashtra. But at the same time, Subramanya Bharati moved people's hearts in Tamil Nadu.
என்றன் முன்னை தீய வினைப் பயன்கள் இன்னும் மூளாதழிந்திடுதல் வேண்டும். இனி என்னை புதிய உயிராக்கி எனக்கேதும் கவலையறச் செய்து மதி தன்னை மிகத் தெளிவு செய்து என்றும் சந்தோஷம் கொண்டிருக்கச் செய்வாய். என்றும் சந்தோஷம் கொண்டிருக்கச் செய்வாய். நான் வீழ்வேன் என நினைத்தாயோ?
I have talked about nationalism. I have expressed my contemplations of the relationship between God and man. The British have tried to ban my publications. Yet when I see revolutionaries like Lala Lajpat Rai sir and Bala Gangadhar Tilak sir and others, I feel that I have not quite done enough. I also feel like my soul is stirred even more to write the days that I have spent in ill health and hunger. are behind me because it's only made me stronger. Nothing can stop me.
Amidst all the sacrifices that were made, in a small village named Pulpandar, there was a little boy born to Putlibai and Karamchand. Something life-altering happened. He read about Raja Harishchandra and Shravan Kumar, and he was moved by their truth and values.
I need to live like this. I need to be good and strong in my values.
जिह्वा थकी असत्य न बोले, पर धन न छाले हाथ रे, वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे, पीठ पराए जाने रे.
This child grew up to be known as the great Gandhiji. When he saw India being a victim to the rule of the British, all he yearned for was freedom for his country. So he sacrificed his career. He sacrificed his comforts. He sacrificed his money. He sacrificed luxuries. He sacrificed food. All for his dear country.
Friends and sons and daughters of India, clothing is a basic necessity, and we should make our own clothing using the cotton that our motherland grows for us. Let us make our own khadi. Our motherland is surrounded by oceans. We will make our own salt. We will have a Dundee march to non-violently protest against the salt taxes that are being imposed on us. The Britishers must leave. Quit India. We will sit before their offices, not worrying about the sun and not eating or drinking any water. We will not eat until they leave. This is our motherland, and we will fight for her freedom without hurting anyone.
The sacrifice of brave souls have finally brought freedom and independence to India. Hooray! Gandhi's sacrifice touched Bhagavan's heart so much, Bhagavan rewarded Gandhi with his most desired Antima Smarana. Antima Smarana is a thought that one has at the moment of death. Even the greatest of great desire Bhagavan's thought at that moment, yet need not to be blessed with it. But Gandhi breathed his last with Ram Nam on his lips.
Ram, Ram, Ram.
असत्य न बोले, पर धन न छाले हाथ रे, वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे, पीठ पराए जाने रे.
Blessed by the Antima Smarana of Bhagavan, Gandhi's life proves the truth from Sri Swamiji's words, Thyagam Undrinal Kannan Magizhgindraan. We have barely attempted to skim the surface of the struggles made by the brave soldiers who have sacrificed continuously in the Indian independence struggle. People all over the world have been carrying on this legacy, and their hearts pine for the welfare of their country and their countrymen. As we experience the truth in the lines composed by Sri Swamiji, we revere the people who have continuously sacrificed, bringing them into close proximity into the heart of Bhagavan. Radhe Radhe.